Sometimes when you hear about a product and its changes, you don't really think too much of it. That was the case for me when I heard about the AirPods 3, which were recently announced at the Apple event. When I saw these, I didn't think much of it, but when I got them in my hands, I got to experience them, spending a lot of time with them. These have been a surprise. In today's video, I want to tell you why these AirPods 3 are a great pair of headphones and why they might even be better than the AirPods Pro. So first and foremost, let's start off with the design of the AirPods 3. At first glance, when you get this out of the box, you kind of think that this is bigger than the AirPods 1 and 2 that it's replacing. But when you actually put them side by side, you're going to realize that this is just a pair of AirPods 1 turned sideways because they look totally identical. So it's like a happy medium between the AirPods 1 and 2 case and the AirPods Pro, and this sits right there in the middle. I actually really like this change of design in the case itself because when I had the original AirPods, I really liked these, and when I moved to the AirPods Pro, I thought that the case looked kind of chunky, but it's actually nice. I like it, and this being a little bit smaller makes it even better. Now, when looking at the case, you can see the change in design, but what you can't see are the magnets on the backside. So this now has MagSafe, just like the new MagSafe AirPods Pro, which I recently talked about in my previous video. What's awesome about MagSafe is that it just makes wireless charging even that much better. So if you've got the MagSafe charging puck, or if you've got the MagSafe Duo like myself, then you can throw these on there and it's going to stick in place. I can't tell you how many times I have put something on a wireless charger without MagSafe and it gets nudged and moved and you come back to it and it's not charged. So having MagSafe built into the case itself is a welcome change. Opening up the case inside, you've got the earbuds themselves. And let's talk about these because the design of these has changed. So you've got the Force Touch just like the AirPods Pro, and honestly they look like the AirPods Pro but without those ear tips. Now, so many people have told me that the AirPods Pro just don't work for them because they can't have a comfortable fit in their ear regardless of the ear tips that they use. Now, I myself, whether it's been the original AirPods, these, or the AirPods Pro, I've never had issues, so I must have like the perfect AirPods ear. But one issue I did have is with the comfort when I had my original AirPods. You see, when I wore them for long periods of time, they begin to hurt the inner ear because it's just plastic that's resting inside your ear for long periods of time. So going into reviewing these, that was one of the things I was looking out for. I can happily say that after wearing them all day long for so many days, I just couldn't get them to hurt my ear. So whatever design changes that they have made to the actual earbud itself, it definitely fits more comfortable for me. So I can actually go listening to this the entire day until the battery dies. And trust me, I have been sick the last 10 days and all I've been doing is just wearing these AirPods one ear at a time and just trying them out, and I cannot get them to cause me any discomfort. So if you're somebody that can't do the AirPods Pro with the ear tips, then I think that giving these a try, you might be surprised because they fit really well and they're very comfortable to wear for long periods of time. Now, another thing I really love about the design of the earbuds is the fact that the AirPods 3 can actually detect your skin. So you've been there, you're wearing your AirPods, somebody comes up to you, wants to talk to you, so you take out one of the AirPods and you might cup them in your hand. Well, guess what? As soon as you cup them, they think that it's dark and it's inside your ear and it begins playing and you're just like, wait a minute, what's going on? Well, with these, unless it feels your skin on the actual earbud itself, it's not going to resume playing. So you can cup it in your hand, put it in your jean pocket, and it's just not going to play the song or media that you were listening to until it's actually back in your ear. This, I think, is a really, really awesome feature. So now that we have talked about the design of the AirPods, let's talk about the sound. And this is where I was totally surprised. I cannot tell you that how many times I went back and forth between my AirPods Pro and the AirPods 3, and these sound better to me. I know sound is something that's going to be different for each person, but I honestly was shocked. I did not expect these to sound as great as they do. They have a new driver, they have a bunch of new features like adaptive EQ, which is where the microphones are listening to how your ear is hearing the audio and then they're adjusting things. It's a bunch of science that's supposed to make the sound even better. These also have spatial audio, which is something you're just going to have to try out for yourself because it's really hard to explain what it actually feels like when you're listening to spatial audio on these or any other AirPods. I have now spent countless hours listening to music, podcasts, listening to the radio through radio apps, YouTube videos. Man, these sound really good. And that brings me to which one do you buy? Because it's almost like Apple is like pick your poison because they have the AirPods Pro priced at $190 and these at $180. This is Amazon prices as of recording this video, which is November 17th, 12:25 p.m. So before you destroy me in the comments if the prices change or anything, these are the prices at the time of recording. So which one do you go for? These to me sound awesome, and I really think that it comes down to whether or not you want noise cancellation. I took these out, tried them out in a cafe in a few loud environments, and yeah, the sound does make its way in. So if noise cancellation is going to be a big thing for you when you're working or when you're out and about, maybe you're commuting to work on a metro or, whatever your situation might be, if you're encountering noises and loud environments, then that is going to be something that you have to consider. The alternative is, well, turn the volume up so loud that you can't hear anything from outside. But I don't know how good that is in the long run for your ears, but there's always a way. I think the best thing that you can do is to buy the AirPods 3 and the Pro at the same time. Buy them both. You have 14 days to return them, which is more than enough time to get an idea as to which one is going to be more comfortable, sound better, and which one you're really going to care about more. All right, so with that said, thank you so much for taking the time to be here today. I really hope you enjoyed my video on the AirPods 3. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions or anything you want to say. And most importantly, take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video.